Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Peter Lennox Automotive Car of the Week. And here I am standing under the Tribute to AMG banner with a very nice AMG SUV. This is the GLE53 AMG. It's a true AMG, has lots of power, lots of performance, and this thing is fully optioned with all the latest luxuries and creature comforts one would demand from a big Mercedes AMG SUV. Now this beautiful car is finished in CAVANSITE blue and it looks simply stunning, as you can see here in the showroom, and just as stunning on the road, with 21-inch wheels, as you can see, and full of AMG goodness. We'll go over it, we'll have a look at it in detail and show you just good the condition is. Now before we get started, this car is going for $159,990 drive away, no more to pay, so no extra hidden costs. That's a bargain because this car was well close to the 200k with options new when you pay taxes and all the other new car duties and taxes. It does come with the balance of the new car warranty, so you are buying as good as new, and it has been fully checked by us and is in A1 condition cosmetically and mechanically. It's a large SUV and it is full of goodness. Now the black Napa leather interior, poplar wood trim and interior chrome package is stunning on the inside. I'll show you that in just a bit. It's done just over 23,000 kilometers, so for a 2020 that's pretty low mileage and is basically like a brand new car. It's a 6-cylinder 3-liter, 320 kilowatts, 520 newton meters, 5.3 seconds 0 to 100, so it does have all that good AMG performance and still retains all that luxury and comfort that you'd expect from a big Mercedes SUV. Let's go through some of the features, show you around, and then you're most welcome to come and see it yourself. Let's have a look. Now obviously on an SUV like this, for this kind of money, you're getting all the inclusions that you would on a normal Mercedes, plus a lot of extra other features that are leading. You got multi-beam headlights, and these are simply stunning on the country roads. Distronic cruise control, the best version of that. That beautiful grille, as you can see, AMG styling on the front. This one does come with 21-inch alloy wheels. Now these are actually a lot more comfortable than the 22 inches, so very luxurious ride on this. It does come with the AMG Performance steering wheel, which you'll see, and AMG buttons, AMG Performance exhaust. Now we'll go through that in just a sec. I'll show you what that sounds like now. Now, as you can see, that was quite a bit of a difference in the exhaust when you change it from Sports Plus to Sport or Comfort. So it does have the AMG Performance exhaust system with the different tunes that you can put on it. AMG Night package, AMG Styling package, Sports package, floor mats, and everything else you could imagine. There you go. Turbo, AMG 4MATIC Plus, so it is an all-wheel drive. Huge panoramic sunroof that expands from the front right to the back. I'll show you that on the inside again. Tinted windows, as you can see, all factory on the rear. The AMG sporty style side steps, and as you can see, the body and the condition of this car overall is immaculate. And in CAVANSITE blue, it does look absolutely stunning. Quad exhaust system with the dark black style AMG tips that have AMG logo on them. It's got the AMG rear diffuser. Let's have a look in close up. You can see the AMG logo. So this is a true AMG car. Unlike some of the ones which are an AMG package, this is a true AMG. Let's have a look. GLE53 AMG there. Now obviously you get automatic tailgate and it opens up without making any noise, very smooth. Let's have a look at it on the inside. Very good condition, as you can see. This is a 5-seater, so it's not a 7-seater, it is a 5-seater, which gives you all that extra space inside for the second row, and just basically makes the car really nice. Now if you're a bit shorter, you can actually press this button and I'll show you what it does. It actually lowers the car, the rear. You can see it if you look at the wheel there and the wheel arch. the car is actually dropping quite significantly to allow, as you can see, it's actually much lower in the rear now. So you can actually press that button and you can load and unload cargo. Just that button there, press it again, and the car will actually raise. So you can unload cargo with ease if you're vertically challenged. Alright, so as you can see, CAVANSITE blue, that AMG Sport styling package is a stunning package, and the car's lifting itself up there, and what a beautiful stance. Quad exhaust, rear diffuser, those 21-inch AMG wheels, simply stunning SUV, and loaded to the teeth with options. Now inside is amazing. We'll have a look at it just quickly on the rear, and then we'll jump in the driver's seat. Let's have a look. So as you can see, Burmeister sound system in the rear, illuminated entrance sills, AMG floor mats, and look at those seats in the rear here. Very good condition. It's got that black Napa leather, two-tone finish as you can see, and plenty of legroom. This is a 5-seater with enough room in the back for the whole family. Alright, let's jump in the passenger side, just show you what that looks like. And this is where all the magic really happens. It is a beautiful interior. This is a 2020 model, the V167, so it does have the large updated screen on the front, that beautiful poplar wood, and wow, look at those seats. Now these are heated seats on the front, and they are very comfortable and very sporty. On the front you also get the large AMG scuff plate or entrance sill, illuminated, and just a beautiful car. Let's have a look at the panoramic sunroof, which goes all the way from the front to the rear, and you can see our AMG tribute banner right there through the roof all the way to the back. Simply stunning. Alright, let's jump inside and see what it's like. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump inside this 2020 GLE53 AMG and show you the condition and just some of the features, and there is plenty of them. Okay, condition first. As you can see, no wear and tear, as new basically all through here, where a lot of wear and tear usually happens. This is just a two and a bit year old car, but as you can see, it is in very good condition. Full memory package with powered seats, heated seats, and the beautiful Burmeister sound system. This is the top level of the Mercedes-Benz sound system, so this one does have it. Now as we scroll across to the left, you get that AMG performance steering wheel, flat spoke as you can see, with the AMG logo right here, all very nice and sporty with a perforated grip, and the interior itself is just stunning. Leather clad dash, big large screen, and these seats themselves very nice, and they're very comfortable, I can say that. And I'll just show you that panoramic sunroof one more time from the driver's side here. Alright, let's jump in, start it up, and just go through some of the features on this car. As we get in, you'll notice the AMG logo there, the AMG logo on the entrance sill, and the classic AMG sports pedals, AMG on the steering wheel. It's just pure AMG goodness, a beautiful car. Let's jump in. Plenty of space, being an E-Class platform, the GLE, so very spacious, lots of room in here. And as we get in, as you can see, we're greeted with the AMG logo on the screen there. Just show you the condition of this car. Everything is like new, and that beautiful wood. There's the climate control system. If we go in here, you got your wireless phone charging, very nice. It's even got USB-C, so not USB-A but USB-C. So this shows you how new this car is, or modern it is. Cup holders, you can adjust them for large or small cups, and then you can just close it and enjoy that beautiful wood. In here you've got the new revised touchpad system, so you just scroll left, right, touch this, it all works. And then you've got some vehicle control. This is the exhaust system that I showed you before. So you press this and it goes into performance mode, and then press it again, it goes into like a balance mode. You can adjust the suspension, you can raise and lower the car, turn off the traction control, adjust the gearing from manual to auto, for example. So being an AMG, this is what you play with. And then you've obviously got the self-parking mode, car settings, telephone, navigation and whatnot, all easily reached just through here. And yeah, it's just it is a very, very beautiful place to be, that's for sure. Very, very nice car. The steering wheel itself fully featured with the latest touchpad system that Mercedes has. So this here controls the instrument cluster, and this here controls the command system. So you can use this, or you can use the more traditional touchpad here. All right, without further ado, let's have a look at some of the features. Let's turn it on and just show you how beautiful the screen is on this car. So the start button is located here. Foot on the brake, press the start button. And you can hear it start up. It actually has quite a nice sporty sound to it, and does sound actually very sporty, I guess you could say. And that's not even in the balanced or powerful mode of the exhaust, because you can switch it. So very nice, and I can just imagine when you're driving this car, it would sound very, very sporty. All right, let's get that menu off. I'll go through the instrument cluster first, then I'll go through the command system just to show you how things work. The steering wheel, and then we'll finish up. Alright, so the instrument cluster is controlled via the multifunction control system here and the touchpad. Before we go into that, I'll just quickly show you these AMG Sports Performance buttons, which are included only on the AMG cars. Currently it's in comfort mode. You flick it and it goes into sport mode, and that actually adjusts the dynamic select, as you can see, into sport mode right there. I'll put it back into comfort. As you can see, this is the dynamic select menu, and it went into comfort. I can put it into sport. I can put it into sports plus, which actually changes the exhaust system to a powerful note. And as you can see, sport plus here. I can put it into, let's go the other way. From comfort, you can have individual. What that means is you can adjust these dynamic select settings, so you can have the, let's say, the exhaust on powerful, but the steering on comfortable. You can have the suspension on sporty and firm, while having the gears in a relaxed mode. So on individual, it is very individual. You can do it, you can set it to what you want. Now it does have a slippery / snowflake mode. It even has a trail mode and a sand mode, which is very nice. So you can take the car on the family camping or adventure trip, and actually, even though it's such a modern, you would call it a Touareg tractor, a very modern car that a lot of people will say want to see the off-road, you can actually put it into these snow, sand, trail modes, and these are actually very capable with the all-wheel drive system. They are quite capable. You will be surprised. All right, now let's get into the instrument cluster here. So as you can see, the big LCD screen right there, it's currently in the classic style of mode, which looks beautiful. To control it, you click home on here, and as you can see, you can set it on different options: radio, media. You can change the styles, Mercedes-Benz service, AMG performance settings. So when you're driving, we'll go through those on the main system, and assistance settings. So you can actually have your radar cruise control and your assistance settings right there. You can change that to attention level, and you can even go full screen display, and look at that change. So this is if you're cruising on the highway, let's say from Melbourne to Sydney or vice versa, you put it into this mode, and it sort of monitors and uses the sensors to tell you what's happening, and just this visual look just basically tells you what's happening around you using the radar. Now if we go back home, as you can see, it goes back to the normal display. So very, very nice, and you can change the middle screen to show you different settings. Usually we leave it on trip, and as you can see, the kilometers there, 23,596 at time of filming, so very low mileage. Let's go through the settings. You can have your speedo, your consumption, your economy, your trip meter, from reset from start, and you can even go full screen on that. Now if we scroll to the right here, you can actually, by scrolling like that, you can actually change the display on the right hand side. So you got your tire pressures, your temperatures, your boost levels. This is your dynamic select. So as you can see, engine is on moderate, gears are on D, basic AMG dynamic settings, comfort is suspension, and exhaust is balanced. So yeah, you can see what the car's doing here in terms of the AMG settings. Now let's go through. You've got your G-force reader, consumption. You can even have your navigation on here. Such a nice feature. Okay, and if we move to the left where the speedometer is, you can have the speedometer. You can have the time or a clock, and then you can have your economy and other settings that you can have on the side, your Bluetooth, your maps, and vehicle data such as that, angles. If you're going off-roading, you can see what the car's doing, what angle you're at and whatnot, but I think the speedometer is a good setting to be in. Now I will show you some of the themes. So when you click home on the screen here, you can actually change styles in displays. So that's the classic at the moment, and I'll show you how that looks by zooming out. Let's go to Super Sport, and as you can see, the look of the instrument cluster on the screens changes quite significantly, and that actually looks like a bit of a, I don't know, a spaceship instrument cluster, and this is a lot sportier on the left, the colors. Now we'll try that again. So we'll go back to styles. Let's change to sport, and this is the sport style, which looks quite nice actually. Let's quickly show you some others. We've got understated and standard display. So let's try understated, and there you go, a very basic display. If you're someone doesn't like all the lights and information and everything, you can have the understated, and as you can see, it is very subtle and actually very nice. And even the main screen here, command, sort of goes into like a sleep mode, I guess you could say. You can still see it, but it's very subtle and understated, I guess you could say. Let's come back to, let's put it back into classic mode, like so, and there we go, we're back in classic, which is a very nice, I think, balanced mode, and does look great. All right, so that's the instrument cluster. You can have all sorts of other things here too, as you can see. It even has the power and the charge as you're driving for the EQ functionality of this car. And now let's have a look at the main command system. So there you have it. We're on navigation now. I'll go into that just to show you how clear, crisp the screen is. As you can see, it's a very large screen, and looks simply stunning. That flashing on the camera now is just part of the camera artifact, but not on the vehicle. So very nice. So that's navigation. You can go into the phone. If you've got a phone connected, you can retrieve and see calls, your radio, and it does look stunning. There we go. You can scroll through your digital stations, and there is a smorgasbord of stations here, as you can see. You can just scroll through them. It does have digital radio, very nice. Media, so you could expect everything else, everything you could imagine. It does have full, connectivity to your phone, streaming and whatnot. Comfort, now this is where it really gets interesting. You got seat kinetics, seat heating balance. So seat kinetics lets you basically adjust. Let's go into the driver's side settings, backrest and seat surface, or you can select only some. Duration, medium, short or long. So what it does is it actually, if we started, let's say we go back and click on start, what it actually does is it moves the lumbar, the seat position, the adjustments just enough to keep you comfortable while you're driving on a long journey. It does make a big difference. It's not a full massage functionality, but it does work quite well, and it prevents those aches and pains or cramps when you're driving on a long distance journey. So that's available for passenger and driver, which is very nice. And then if we go into the other comfort setting, which is ambient lighting, and currently we've got an ocean blue, which is a very strong color, and you can just see it here in the showroom. It is quite light, as you can see, but you can just see the ambient lighting here all through the console, through the dash, through the doors. You probably see it in the back here on the doors. So very nice. And even here on the handles, as you can see that ocean blue color, and all down here on the driver's side here too. As you can see, it does look very nice. Now you can change the color. I'll just show you how that looks. I'll have it on, you can have a look on here. Now we'll change it into color. Let's go into a red moon, fire red, and you can see the color changing. Let's try fire red, and you can see how the interior and the mood of the car changes. You can see that red through there, and if we change it back to ocean blue, look at that color change. It is stunning. So this car has the full ambience illumination package. Let's put it back on glacier blue, which is a nice subtle color. You can have multiple colors, you can have different effects, you can have a welcome effect, a climate effect. So very well featured, much like an S-Class. In the comfort department, as you can see right there, AMG performance option here, which is a very nice option on the AMGs. So you got your dynamic select, but you've also got vehicle data. Your braking, so if I press the brake, you can see the brake goes down. If I press the gas, you can see the gas changes. You can change the into the engine output, so there's your torque, your power output, your temperatures. So basically, being an AMG, you can go into this AMG performance menu and see, you know, your consumption, not that you probably care, engine and vehicle data as you're driving. So if you are, you know, giving it a bit, you're a bit spirited, you can do it all and monitor what the car's doing. Now, dynamic select, which is the feature I showed you before on the steering wheel, you can change it to different settings. Let's put it into Sports Plus, and that actually changes the exhaust to powerful. I'll show you again. Balanced and powerful. And if you listen, you can actually hear the exhaust change its sound, as was demonstrated before. So very, very nice. All right, now that's the settings in the AMG performance menu. And then you've got your internet connectivity and vehicle settings, and I won't go into all these, you have to see them for yourself. But as you can see, you got styles, control, Lingotronic, which is the voice, audio, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and a host of other settings, as you can see, that just goes on and on. You're going to have to buy the car to enjoy some of these settings, but as you can see, there is a lot of options. Lights, ambient lighting, dip beams, exterior, interior, intelligent light system, and surround lighting, all can be controlled through here, like so. One other setting to show you, you can choose different themes. Now the themes not only change the theme of the layout on the screens here, it also changes the behavior of the car. So for example, Adventure puts the car into off-road mode, Trip puts it into comfort, Lounge is comfort, Standard is comfort, Experience is in sport, and Racetrack puts the car into Sport Plus mode. So not only changes the look of the car, but also changes how the dynamic select system works and how the car feels just by going into the themes. So yeah, you could say it's a fully featured computer in here, and as you can see, this car is fully optioned with the latest tech and features. Just quickly, this car does have Apple Carplay, Android Auto, and 360-degree camera. Let's put it into reverse. Now as you can see, you can ignore that that artifact on the screen. It's the camera here. Here you can see the reversed. Put it into drive, you can see the front, and on the right hand side right here you can see the bird's eye view. So 360 camera, it's got parking guidance, Distronic cruise control, blind spot assist, lane keeping assist, active park assist, and a host of other features. Obviously the heated front seats, which I mentioned before, and you just activate them via this button here. It does have the heads-up display. Let's have a quick look at the heads-up display. As you can see, the classics in the foreground there, and as you can see, it's got the kilometers, it's got stop sign recognition, so it will tell you what the speed is in that area by recognizing the stop signs. It does have the kilometers, your assists, and this heads-up display is probably one of the biggest are the most featured one I've seen on one of these Mercedes. Wireless charging, premium sound via the Burmeister sound system, automatic active suspension, the rear door. So yes, lots and lots of features. All right, let's finish it up and have a look at it on the outside just one more time. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, pure luxury and opulence on the inside, worthy of an S-Class, and simply stunning in Canvasite blue with the AMG package on the outside. This car now, for a bargain price compared to its new original price, and with the balance of the new car warranty in as new condition, this is better than buying brand new. 23,000 kilometers on the clock, very low mileage, now available. First to see will buy. It's a stunning SUV for the family. Thank you for watching.